Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Airstream Chronicles Continued. You're here with Rich, and we're doing a little experimentation today. We've got the GoPro running, and I've actually got an iPhone in my pocket. I'm not just happy to see you. And I'm recording with Voice Recorder HD without the microphone set up, so we're going to see how that's going. And currently, I'm paddling on Manchaug Pond, a location we've been for almost a month now. And you've seen a lot of videos out of the Airstream Chronicles in the past couple weeks for my clients, the Manchaug Pond Foundation, but I hadn't done any personal videos. So I thought I'd take you out on the water for a few minutes and tell you about where we're located. Right now, we're staying at the old Holbrook place, which is in Sutton, Massachusetts, and it's located right on Manchaug Pond. It's a campground that I've been familiar with since I was in a stroller, since I actually grew up here. So these are the old stomping grounds from when I was very young, before I moved to Florida in my teens. So almost every summer was spent on this lake, swimming and water skiing, canoeing, sailing, running around with the rowboat, learning how to operate a small motorboat, you know, the fun stuff that summers are supposed to be made of. And so, reliving a little of that. Of course, right now, I'm just paddling along and enjoying a fairly calm day on the lake. It's been windy here almost every day, so not the easiest to go solo paddling in. Of course, I'd really like to have the kayak with me now, but go figure, it's stored back in Arizona. Hey, what are you going to do? I can only carry so much on the truck when we're traveling across the country. You got to pick and choose what goes into it. So Manchaug Pond is a beautiful 380-acre pond. It's been around for quite a while, and it was created way back when. There's a smaller pond here, and they actually increased the size and put a dam in, and that's created the pond that it is today. For those viewers back in the West, let's say in Arizona, who call small mud puddles lakes, this is a lake, but they still refer to it as Manchaug Pond. So this morning I've seen a bunch of bass fishermen out. The tournament boats always come out for the weekend, so we've had bass boats all over the place. People enjoying the lake. Out in front of me in the open water right now, I see a big motorboat pulling a couple of tubes with kids on them. Big fun. I haven't seen many people out here water skiing since we've come back. You have to excuse me while I'm paying attention to where I'm going. I just found a shallow spot. And we are now stuck on a rock. Let's get off of that. There we go. Sorry about that. Didn't even see the rock, because it's underwater, submerged. There's a lot of field stones here, a lot of rocks in this lake, and if you're out boating, if you decide to come out here, watch where you're going in the shallow areas, because you can ruin an engine really quick. So yeah, it's been a really good trip out here. We've been having a lot of fun. Website has come together very well, so I'm very satisfied with the work that we've done on that. Our second client down in Connecticut is almost wrapped up, and we might have one more client down in Connecticut before July is done. We're waiting to hear back from them. And then we know that the next place that the Airstream has to be pointed toward is Dahlonega, Georgia. Here I go navigating again. There's another underwater rock right in my way. And I'm actually making my way around a very small island. There are several small islands with homes on them, more like cottages or camps. And my favorite has to be Swinson's Island, which is over on the other side of the lake. But that's a really nice little island. I knew the family who owned it very well. They used to dock over at my Uncle Hank's and take their boat over to their island on the weekends. So yeah, I would say if you are in the New England area and you're looking for a nice spot to do a little camping, Manchaug Pond is not a bad pick. There are multiple campgrounds on the lake. We've got the old Holbrook place, which is where I'm staying. You also have King's Campground, which is on the other side of the lake. And you've also got Lake Manchaug Family Camping. Additionally, next to the old Holbrook place on a small little pond that feeds into Manchaug Pond is Sutton Falls, which is also another nice spot. The one thing for those of you with the big rigs, these campgrounds are smaller, they're older, they've been around for decades, and they're not necessarily geared for the big Class A's or the mega-sized fifth wheels. So in the case of the old Holbrook place where I'm staying, you're looking at a 35-footer maximum coming in here. That's about the biggest that you're going to do. And like I said, these are older parks, so you want to call ahead, make sure that your rig can actually fit here before you take a ride on down. Plus, during the summer season, these campgrounds are usually jam-packed. So you have to look into when they have openings and when they don't. And with that, folks, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back to paddling because I think that some lunch is in order. And in addition to this, I might have some more scenes and images from the lake. So I hope you enjoyed catching up with me and the Airstream Chronicles. And I hope that the way this video is shot, it's not shooting straight up my nose. So we'll just have to see when I get back in and take a look at the video. Alright everyone, thanks for coming along, and hope you enjoyed the trip.